he just has a swing whereby when he sets the club on the downswing, he's adding distance, he's adding power that way, and it's just a natural. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just the club. You come look at this. The club is just not right for him. See the shaft, how it's bending? You can see up there.
Gosh.
So when he's here, he's loading the shaft right here. That's a power. Let's see how he's loading there. That shaft's just way too whippy. That's all. That's why he's having some misses.
Okay.
So the swing is good. I mean, we're working on a couple things. We're working on. One, I want the shaft a much higher position. I want it to be through his belt. See how his hands are very low there?
Yep.
That's going to take some of his the wrists and hands out of his backswing. I really feel like that would be helpful, and it'll be more consistent when he can get the shaft slightly higher at address.
So is that a posture issue?
Yeah, well, his arms are 2 inches shorter than his height. So he has short arms for his height, so he bends down quite a bit.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get him to stand the club up and stand up a little bit taller at address. And the way to do that is just bend from your hips until you reach the top of your knees, and then put your hands together.
Okay.
And he's just down. He's down pretty low. His hands are too low.
Okay.
That's all. And then the swing we're working on is trying to keep the club in that in that yellow cone area.
Yeah.
And he's dropping it a little bit under. But we worked on it, and so it's not. That's good there. His iron shots, the club was dropping down too far underneath that.
Right.
Which was just giving even a big push.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I thought that I've kind of seen that.
Mm-hmm. So we want to shorten the action. See how his arms get a little bit too long there.
Right.
He's got a little extra runoff. I call that arm runoff there. We're trying to keep the club a little bit shorter. I'd like to see him stop his swing like right there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to keep the club a little more in front of him and I get back there. That's all. We're just going to shorten the swing. So,
what about his feet, the distance when he's...
Biomechanically, you want your ankles to line up with your hips.
Okay.
And you want to stack your load-bearing joints, and he's doing all right with that.
So
But here would be an example, Joey. Look at this picture. This is what I want you to sort of envision or get in front of a mirror and work on visually. Watch John Cook here. He's got a wide takeaway. See how the arms stay extended? But look where the shaft is, right? It's not so low at address. See how low your hands are? So like if we measured, let's just take the triangles away here and measure the angle of the shaft. Now he's taller than you. He's 6 foot. That's 42 degrees. So it's going to be a little bit different. 38. So all we're saying is get it up to 42. But here's what I want to show you. Watch the width, wide takeaway. See the arms are still fully extended. But watch where the club goes. See, that's it.
Yeah.
He's not going further than that. You got a little bit of a... it's hard to synchronize the upper and lower body when the arms run off. And you got a little bit extra run off with your arms. They get a little bit too long. Swing gets a little loose and a little long there. And like I said, this downswing's great. You don't have any problems. The club gets a little bit inside coming down. Inside meaning underneath the line. Underneath that yellow line. His club stays pretty much on line or a little under it too. So, you're not in bad shape here.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of getting this backswing a little more under control with shortening it up a little bit, that's all.
I would think that the new driver would help a lot, wouldn't it?
The new driver is going to help a lot, yeah. It's going to help with the shaft, as obviously doesn't work. This shaft's not right for him, but it's going to take some work to get this setup position better. It's going to take, because it's so, he's used to doing one thing one way, and that just even a little subtle change like that's going to be hard. But it's not a swing thing; it's just a setup thing. And I want his shoulders to be a little more open at setup, or rotate a little more to his right. But those are little things.
All those little things
add up, right?
Yeah,
but they're not swing changes.
Right.
They're just.
So that's positive.
Yeah, they're dress changes. We're working on. Like I was showing him a picture of me. We're not the same build, but we're almost the same height. He's like probably taller than me, but you see where my club is right there. It's a little bit higher, so the shaft is more through my belt. and my swing is a little bit shorter. Now I'm not left-handed, but you see where the club stops right there.
Right.
So we just want to keep it a little shorter.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, we're going to work on pieces.
Right.
You know, we're not going to take.
Right.
It's not like a whole revamping of his golf swing. We're just little things, you know, little teeny things here and there. So just a little bit higher hands, and you know, I told him to feel like his shoulders are a little open, and that's it, really.
Yeah, I think with Joey, you know this because you do this constantly, but it's been a little tough for him because he started really getting his groove, and then, like I said, he